Welcome to PCMC Pop Culture Man Children. I'm Mike Bongiorno, your host with the most. I'm here with Mr. Vin Forte. Vin, how are you?
Oh, what's going on?
Vin, how you feeling these days?
I'm feeling great. I got a Substack I've been writing on. People want to check that out. It's
Tell me all about it.
It's vinforte.substack.com. I do a series where I review different music videos and do critical breakdowns of them. I've been doing other articles on different pop culture ephemera. I did an article recently on uh Sega teamed up with the Japanese MMA promotion Pancrase to promote Shadow the Hedgehog by
Uh-huh.
having a guy dressed like Shadow the Hedgehog show up at an event, and it
Incredible.
went horribly wrong.
Really?
Um, yeah, go. Basically, like the guy was dressed up like Shadow the Hedgehog. It was supposed to come out, get on the ropes, like jaw jack a little bit, and do
Right.
and commentary. But the match right before he came out, someone got very they had to call the match off because the guy got bloodied up so badly in the head.
Oh God.
And the audience like didn't know what was going on, so they were just booing. So then Shadow the Hedgehog runs out, and he's and the song they chose to play, we can't play it on here for. Well, actually, yeah, we probably can. Well, no, we're not
Just
gonna
tell
get
me
into
what
it.
it
Go
is.
read the article. It's like this very up tempo Japanese pop song.
Okay.
So he's coming out, he's running around, people are booing, and there's like blood all over the mat, and it did not go well.
What was the name of that guy who was um he was a wrestler and he wore a studded stormtrooper helmet.
Oh,
But
the
then
Shockmaster.
he tripped on his like
Yeah, and
premiere
they
trip
gave
and
him
then that
the
was it.
fucking Inspector Gadget voice.
Yeah,
It's
the
like
claw
I'm
voice.
coming for you, Ric Flair. Like they gave him that voice.
Incredible. Hey, have you seen any
Yeah,
of that McMahon fucking documentary?
yeah. He's a terrible piece of shit.
Yeah, I'm glad we all know it now.
People already knew it. It's just like
Yeah.
when things are put into such a when it's spelled out for you, that's when people finally sort of get the picture. And I'm like, oh my god, I didn't know how
Mhm.
bad he was. It's like, really, you didn't know how bad
Yeah.
Vince McMahon was?
Yeah. Well, Vin, speaking of pop culture ephemera, today is an episode I'm so excited about because we are talking about treats, food items that are discontinued that you and I wish they'd bring back.
Yeah, all across the spectrum. Could be fast food, could be drinks, could be
Yes, so
snacks, chips, gum, the whole nine.
all of mine. So we did five each because that's how we do
Yes.
it here. And I have one honorable mention. Looking at all of mine, they're all extremely unhealthy. I
Okay.
uh
Wonder if we I wonder if we have any overlap.
I think maybe one or two. Let me see. What four out of my five are let's call novelty treats, and
Okay.
one out of my five is actually a menu item that I wish would come back.
Okay. I have one menu item as well.
Okay.
I have one like frozen treat.
Yeah.
Well, actually, no, I have two treats set here. Well, let's just get right into it. Who should start
Sure. And
first?
if you're a youngster listening to the show, go ahead and get out your Google machine and
Yeah, so you
look
can
up some
see
of the
these
stuff.
things.
Yeah, and just imagine the joy that you'll never experience.
I know.
Vin,
Watch
please.
now, like we're gonna get a notice that all of these are they're all coming back.
Did you look up anything and find that it was still out? And you were like, "Oh shit, it's still
No,
out."
no, but there is one on here where it's like it's kind of they like modified it. It's like not the same.
I got one on my
Well,
list that's
yeah,
I think available in some European countries, but not here anymore.
yeah.
All right, Vin, please kick it off. I can't wait to hear your list.
Okay, so I'm gonna start. Well, I don't have this in any order. We'll go from the bottom of my list up. This is the frozen treat,
Hmm.
and this is probably it's actually not the most recent thing on here. There's one that might surprise everyone, but it's
Okay.
pretty recent. It was only around for a little over a year, from 2009 to 2010,
Oh.
and it's a flavor of Ben and Jerry,
Okay.
and it's called Mission to Marzipan.
It's on my list.
It's on your list. Okay, That I'm good. I'm glad I'm not the only one in America who misses this.
We're the only two, I think, that
I
loved it.
think it was so. It's like an almond because for people who don't know what marzipan is,
Yes.
it's it's short selling it to call it just like a paste,
It's like
but it's like an
almond and
almond.
sugar.
Yeah, it's like an almond based. Like the way the place you'll see it is in like a lot of Italian bakeries when you see like like they'll make like designs that are like
Yeah.
fruit. You'll be like,
Right.
oh,
Yeah.
that looks
You
like a
can
piece
make
of
it look
fruit.
like anything. Yeah.
Yeah, you can make it look. It's usually made out of marzipan, and it's
Yes.
got this really unique texture and taste. And when you mix it with ice cream, it was just like, ooh, this is such a good idea. And it only lasted for like a
A
year,
year. Yeah. And it
and I
was
was so upset that it left.
great because it wasn't in vanilla, it was in sweet cream ice cream. That was the
Yes.
flavor. So it was very, very sweet. And then it had what they called marzipan swirls in it
Hmm.
and little almond cookies. It was so fucking good. Oh, I
Like here's a good way to describe it. Because around that same time, everyone was so high on the Trader Joe's like speculoos, like almond butter.
uh-huh.
Now
Yes.
imagine you're getting that same vibe in an ice cream for the first time.
Yes.
Like that's kind of what it was.
It's in the Ben and Jerry graveyard. I'd love for them to give it another shot. I would literally eat.
I don't think they gave it a first shot. It was so hard to find. I remember having it once, and then I'd had it a couple more times, thinking like, "Oh, this is gonna be great. This is gonna be around forever." And then like couldn't find it for months afterwards. Found it like one more time after that, and then just was like, "I guess they don't have it anymore."
Yeah, I think I only had it like twice, but I do remember around like 2010 searching for it
Yeah.
and being like, "Oh shit, I can't find it." How do you feel about Ben and Jerry's in general, by the way?
I think they've gotten a little overpriced, and maybe they were
Sure.
a little overpriced back then as well. But in terms of the flavors, I this may just be my own perception. This could be a total lie, but my perception is that they used to get more wild with the flavors, and they're actually getting a little more conservative. Like they've built up such a sort of stable of core
Right.
flavors that like now they've just got their like 10 that they have. They'll
Right.
introduce like one or two new ones a year and whatever. But you always seem to see the same ones in the store. Like if I have to see fucking Jimmy Fallon's and Stephen Colbert's flavors,
Yeah.
like get them both out of there. Like they've had their time. Like I
Yeah.
get it. They're good flavors, whatever. But like those are novelty flavors you can take off the board and
Yes.
give me new flavor.
I love Cherry Garcia because
Yeah, that's a good standard. That's
it's a
the
cherry
standard. You
ice
keep
cream,
that
which you
one.
don't get a lot, and it's got chunks of dark chocolate in it. I think when like fish food, which fish food is great when you're high, right? But
Yeah.
when it's too much bullshit, it's too much. Like
Oh,
Cherry
that's like
Garcia
I
is
was looking at the
simple.
graveyard earlier today because you mentioned the flavor graveyard that they
Yeah.
have. And one of the ones in there, I was like, this is just bullshit. I see why this was in there. It was like pretzels and popcorn. It's like
Yeah,
that's
what
too
the
much.
fuck? Come on. Cherry Garcia is so simple. It's just a simple two strong flavors that offset each other. But God, I would kill. There's got to be some like artisanal place that like does the mission to marzipan
Marzipan
flavor.
ice cream.
Finn,
Yeah.
if I find some like place in Connecticut, are we gonna take a ride up there? Marzipan?
Get the handheld recorder and just do a live
Make a day of it.
PCMC. Oh, if it's in Connecticut specifically, we can go to New Haven and do a whole like pizza tour.
I'm so down.
Thin pizza.
I
Ooh.
I I want more food content on this show. We do have an Applebee's episode that I'm very proud of, but I want more food content on
Well,
this feed.
you know what? You should we should do a Chili's episode because apparently Chili's is like killing it right now. Like in this economy, people are like really high on the Chili's. Like it's not a
Really
sampler platter, but they have this thing where it's like you pick three from like different menus.
interesting.
And people are like really high on Chili's. Like they apparently their mozzarella sticks are insane. They have these like look up. I want to get your opinion on this.
They're
Look
like
up
cheese
Chili's.
balls.
No.
Oh,
They're wide. They're like big
huh.
rectangles, like huge.
Really? I think TGI Fridays is dead everywhere now. I think it's dead for good now.
I think because like TJ Fries is dead to me. It's dead to me because the last time I went there, I found a stick in my food. So
Oh, okay. Well, that's no good. Yeah, Mission to Marzipan. It was also on my list. It actually was. I don't have mine numbered either, but it probably is the one I missed the most. Like, if I had to have any of these now, I would love some Mission to Marzipan right fucking now, and I'd eat the whole thing.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Marzipan in general is a flavor that is not utilized enough.
No.
All right, so I'll go.
Yeah.
This one is this was around from 1992 to 2006.
Ooh.
Butterfinger BBs.
You son of a bitch.
What if we just have the exact five same?
I've literally got,
But yeah, yeah. Um,
although I have a little twist on it. So say your piece on
okay.
BBs first.
So Butterfinger BBs was lived from 1992 to 2006. They were little Butterfinger, like they were little balls. They were little pellets with Butterfinger inside, Butterfinger filling inside. In 2009, they came out with Butterfinger
Bites.
bites, which are not the same. They're bigger and they're not
They're like fun
round.
size Butterfingers, but like
Yeah,
it's not
it's
it's
not the
not the
same
same.
thing. It's not the same thing. And then I didn't know this. In 2017, the Butterfinger brand was sold to Ferrera, and they actually changed the recipe. And some
What?
people like it, some people hate it. I have not tried it since they changed it.
I haven't tried it. I haven't tried it either.
Apparently, it's less sweet and more nutty, but it's basically the same ingredients.
Okay.
But I love Butterfinger. I love Butterfingers in general.
Yeah. That was like my one of my childhood like candies of choice.
And it's got such an incredible mouthfeel too.
Hmm.
Just the way it crumbles. It was maybe the last great innovation in candy bars.
And like with the Simpsons tie-in too, like you could
Yes.
not have gone wrong with some Butterfinger BBs.
Don't lay a finger on my Butterfingers.
No.
If,
But
if yeah.
but where I would say because I had Butterfinger BBs also, but I also had lumped in with that the even shorter lived because they were only around from I think 92 to 96 was the Butterfinger ice cream nuggets.
Oh, I think I remember those.
They were like bigger. They weren't like pellet size like the BBs, but they were
Yeah.
like a large marble size.
Uh-huh.
And they had like crunchy bits in them
Ooh.
and just like Butterfinger ice cream in the middle. And I know, and I looked it up now because I'm like, don't I think there's something similar, much like how they got rid of the BBs and now they have like the bites, which I don't care for.
Right.
They have Butterfinger ice cream bites. And I haven't had those, but I do wonder, like, I would like to try them because I feel like that might be more comparable to the ice cream
Right.
nuggets than the bites are to the BBs.
Interesting. I'm trying to find, I can't remember what exactly it was, but I love promotional food items, especially around Halloween. And Baskin Robbins just had like a Snickers ice cream,
Mhm.
and it was really fucking good. It was
I'll
exactly what
bet.
you're imagining, and it hit the spot. It
That's
was
the best
very
when
good.
you hear something like a flavor of ice cream or something, you're like, oh, I bet I know what that tastes like, and it does. Like
Yes.
that's the best.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, give me another one of yours.
Okay, so this is this is my lone fast food item.
Okay.
Let's let's see if we can go three for three. You'll be
Okay.
shocked. This is the most recent thing I have because it was discontinued last year.
Okay.
It is the Wendy's grilled chicken sandwich,
No,
which
I've been a vegetarian for over a decade,
and
but
I'll bet you that some people out there probably didn't even know they discontinued it.
I remember when I was younger and like would do every kind of diet, I would get that a lot, right?
Well, not anymore. It was
What
around from
happened, sir?
1990 to 2023, and
Wow.
they replaced it with this like bullshit like chicken Caesar wrap. I tried it. It's not the same.
What the fuck?
Because the grilled chicken sandwich had like a nice like sort of this like honey mustard marinade on it. Like it had a very specific taste, but it was really
Yes,
good.
I remember it. Yeah. Dry as
And
hell though.
dry as hell, but again, you could get like tomato and so you could offset it. But yeah, I remember just one day last year going, I was like, yeah, let me get a grilled chicken sandwich. And they were like, no, we don't have it anymore.
And
And
you're
I did
like,
some research
Did you
And
throw a fucking fit like a boomer? I would
no,
have. I would have been like, you don't have it anymore? Guess what you don't guess what you're not allowed to do? Not have it.
but I did some research, and apparently it has to do with like a lot of the franchises were upgrading their grills, and the type of grill that they have now only allows for like a certain number of food items to be cooked on it at once. And
Interesting.
the grilled chicken like took too long to cook, so they didn't want an item sitting there like 6 minutes to cook when they could be selling you more
Interesting.
items. But still, I feel like I don't know. Something's not washing with me. Like I don't know.
Well, you've got
Like
um you've got chicken places now, right? Chick-fil-A, if you're homophobic, or Church's Chicken. So maybe they feel like what's the point of even doing chicken?
I guess again from the research I've done, people seem to really be missing the chick. Like I'm not the only one. Like
I
people
bet, yeah.
and everyone has the same story too. Like they hadn't gotten it for a while, and they were like, you know what? I'm kind of in the mood for that Wendy's chicken sandwich. And they go there and they're like, yeah, let me get the grilled chicken sandwich, and they're like, no, we don't have it anymore. And it's like, what?
Well, I believe it was Joni Mitchell who said, "Don't it always seem to go that you don't know what you got till
Yeah,
it's gone."
exactly. But it's just like that's my big fast food item, and I'm sticking with it because I know a lot of other people were probably expecting like, oh, McDonald's snack wrap or
It could
some.
come back, right? I mean, it's possible.
It could, it
If
could. We will
if
see.
if
We'll
there's
see in the
no,
coming years.
yeah. Okay. So let me do this one is interesting because it's not necessarily something that you can't find a version of because it's a very simple item, but it's more the branding that I miss.
Yeah.
In 1993, Hostess had Munster Pack cupcakes. They
Ooh.
were um, chocolate cupcakes with cream filling and orange frosting. And when I say orange frosting, I mean the color, not the flavor, and chocolate sprinkles. And it had this beautiful um, image of the Munsters on the package. And
Ooh.
on the back there was a cutout Munsters mask you could do. And it was just a Hostess cupcake, but it was branded to the Munsters in 1993 for some reason. And I ate so in 1993 I was 10. I was a 10-year-old little fat kid that liked spooky things. And I love me some Munsters cupcakes.
Yeah, we need more Munsters to get rid of all this Adams Family bullshit. Like, bring the Munsters back.
Yeah, Adam's Family just did randomly they did
I
an
was gonna say, were
Adams
they even promoting like the Wednesday
no.
series? Isn't back
No,
like?
it's not involved with Wednesday. It's based on the designs of the animated films from a couple years ago. They did,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah,
Like that movie. I was just about to say that movie. Like they didn't do a sequel that I didn't hear about. Like
they
that
did a
came out
sequel, but
years
even the
ago.
sequel was a few years ago. I don't know why they. I guess for Halloween, when no
Just had the IP or something.
Burger King did a sorry, oh my, I keep saying Wendy's. Burger King did a Adam's Family menu, and I
Had a
tried it
purple
all.
bun.
Me and
Yeah,
Jen
how
tried it
was it?
all. So I had to, they wouldn't swap out their Impossible one for me. So I had to buy the purple burger and Impossible and switch them myself.
What?
Yeah, you can't have it your way is the thing. Um, so the
It's a
bun,
fucking bun.
the purple bun is the only thing I can say about it is it's more chewy.
Okay.
It was all right. The Gomez churro fries was a total zero, total miss. They are they got hard really, really quick
Mm.
and were not a good mouthfeel, not good. The thing onion rings were just onion rings. There's nothing special about it. But the real winner, and I got this twice, was the Kooky Cookie Shake, Morticia's Kooky Cookie Shake, and
I'm sold
chocolate.
already.
It was a
Cookie
chocolate
shake.
shake that had almost like a like red velvet chocolate flavor,
Ooh.
and like the crumblies that you get in the middle of ice cream cakes.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
A bunch of them colored purple on the top.
Oh wow.
It was decadent, but it was so good. It was so good. That was the real
Burger,
winner.
Burger King is so fucking weird, man. Like Burger King doesn't. They can't do the normal shit that they say they do well. But
Yeah.
then like every like twice a year they'll come out with like some weird item for like 5 weeks where it's like, no, this is the greatest thing they've ever done.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
I
who's
was
up
just
next?
reminding someone, I'm up next, but
Okay.
this is not on my list.
Okay.
Nor would I ever put it on there. But since we're talking about Burger King, I was talking to someone the other day about, do you remember a couple years ago when they did the Whopperito?
No. What was that?
Okay. Please look up Whopperito because you need to see what this thing looks like. It it's exactly what you're thinking it is. They basically took the ingredients of a Whopper and put it in a burrito.
Oh shit.
And it had the only thing
That
good
can't be
about it
bad.
was
No, it is.
it was okay. The saving grace of it was it had this like sauce on it that was almost like a peppery Big Mac sauce.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, I'm
And like
seeing it.
but like if you look up the pictures of what it really looks like, because like in the ad it looks
Yeah,
great.
it looks kind of dead.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like in the ad it looks like $1 million. Like it looks like it's got like fucking diced up, mincemeat in there and stuff. Where like the real thing is just like, they take a Whopper and they cut it into strips and they put the
Oh.
Whopper strips in there like it's a wrap.
Did you try the McDonald's chicken Big Mac?
Yes, I did out of curiosity a couple weeks ago.
Because I've heard,
Um,
did you like it or not?
I did like it, and I'll tell you why. Because there's one big difference with Chicken Big Mac that should sell you, or I guess not sell you on it, which is the chicken patties
Uh-huh.
are not like the McChicken or McCrispy patties. They are like a giant McNugget. Like it
Oh.
has that like crispy outer skin. Like
Now,
imagine just like
was
a
it too
big nugget, but
dry?
like no, because it had the mac sauce on it.
Okay. Okay.
Like it's not something like you would get every time, but like if you see it there still, like I would seek it out. I
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
I'm
I was gonna
waiting.
say like no, go ahead.
I was just gonna say I'm waiting patiently for McDonald's to do some kind of Impossible or Beyond item. They're like one of the last holders out. Um,
Yeah, I don't know
and I
why.
love fast food. I would if they put out an Impossible Big Mac. Oh boy, my life would change.
Yeah.
I love
Oh,
the
that would
Big
be.
Mac.
I heard they've done it in like a couple small markets. Like I think they are testing an Impossible Big Mac right now.
I mean, some
Makes
places just don't have
sense.
the fan base. Like KFC, I
Yeah.
think 2 years ago or a year ago did.
Oh, did those nuggets?
Yeah, and they were terrible. Um, and then they went away really fast.
Mhm.
Um,
I would say if there's a modern fast, if there's a thing out right now that I would tell people to go run and try. I was telling you this last week. Taco Bell has a sauce
I tried
that
it.
is okay. You tried it, so let me say it up first, and I'm very curious what you thought about it. So it's this thing called Disha Hot Sauce. Disha Hot is like the name of the brand, and it's this guy Omar Apollo who's like a Latin singer, and like apparently he's not well known in America, and they actually like
Uh-huh.
make fun of that a little bit, like with the slogans on the package it says like who's Omar Apollo, but
Yeah.
apparently like oh his mom made this sauce and it's a homegrown thing. But they have a meal right now that comes with like a bunch of packets of this sauce,
Mm-hmm.
and it's fucking great. Like it's smoky, it's got like a chipotle flavor to it.
It's super flavorful.
Yeah,
Super
what did you
flavorful.
think of it?
I liked it a lot. I know that Taco Bell is super well known for its sauces. Um, but believe it or not, I never get sauces, and I eat Taco Bell a lot, at least once a week, because I always get beans, black beans instead of meat. So I guess it's already saucy. But I
Mm-hmm.
tried it on your recommendation, and I really liked it. I don't like what I call like bit sauces. Like I like this like I would never I well like some of the ones you see on like Hot Ones where it's like you're just it's just a bit.
Yeah,
Like
no,
you're
I need
just
I
trying
need
to be hot.
flavor. Like I'm never
Yeah.
gonna go to like a Planet Wings and get like, oh, get the suicide wings. Like, no, I want
Yeah.
something that like actually tastes good. It could have a little heat to it, but like I want an actual flavor.
I remember when I was young, I knew a guy who used to just eat the hottest shit and suffer and ruin his food, but like he thought it made him look cool. It was very sad. I remember everyone being like, "Dude, why? What are you accomplishing?" And he'd be like, "Oh, whatever. I
Yeah.
don't find it hot." And I'd be like, "Okay, great,
Well,
cool for
I
you.
hope you enjoy all those hemorrhoids you're gonna get.
Hope you
Like,
enjoy the diarrhea you're giving yourself."
yeah.
All right, Vin, what else you got on your list?
Okay. So let me pull my list back up. So we got
I've
Mission
got two more
Marzipan.
left because
But
we shared
yeah, because
two.
we share. Yeah, I got two left too. So I wonder if I should save this one for last. Okay. This one is a cereal from
Ooh, I have no
1990.
cereals on mine.
Okay. So this is only around from 1995 to 1997.
Mm.
And it's without a doubt my favorite like nostalgic cereal. I could taste it right now just thinking about it. Route from Ralston, the Spider-Man cereal.
I've never had that.
So and there have been Spider-Man cereals here and
Sure.
there, like I think like Kellogg's does a bunch of them that whenever a new movie comes out. But most of those I've checked, like it's most of those have like they're like what's that cereal? The honeycomb
Yeah.
cereal. Like they use that material for like the webbing.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Uh it's not the same. What this cereal was imagine like like sugared Chex pieces
Yeah, I'm looking up an
that were
image of it.
like yeah, that were like a little bigger and like hexagonal to be web shaped,
Yes.
and then marshmallows.
It looks good.
Yeah, it was fucking good. And it came with like a free like holographic trading card most of the
Yeah,
time. Like
I'm seeing this. Yeah, I would try. I would eat this shit. And it
yeah, it
provides
was.
seven vitamins and minerals. You can't
Oh,
go
how did you
wrong.
miss?
Well, it sounds like an important part of your balanced breakfast. Yeah. I've never tried this, believe it or not. I wish I had.
Yeah, it was a good one. I would say if I had not because you said you have an honorable mention. If I had an honorable mention, since we're talking about cereal, the limited edition, I think it was called Jurassic Park Crunch
Ooh.
from 1997. It was specifically to promote the Lost World, but like the box design was really good. The cereal, like the actual cereal, was really
I'm
good.
looking it up. I'm looking it up. Oh, what?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
and it had a contest where the way you know if you won is if you open the box and it roars at you.
That's incredible. Did anyone ever win? Probably not.
No.
It looks good. It looks really good. There's a new, I haven't been able to find it. It's probably gone already. Is a Wednesday based on the Jenna Ortega Wednesday cereal that I've been looking for because it looked good. I have not found it. Maybe I'll find it online. Uh, here's I also have two left. So this is a menu item. This one's not too flashy, but it was something I really loved. Johnny Rockets, which there's not a lot of
Mhm.
them left around the East Coast where we are. Johnny Rockets Bavarian pretzel bites. They
Okay.
it's hard to find info on them, but they lasted from around 2019 to like 2021, 2022. They were like, so imagine like the kind of pretzel bites you get at like the movie theater or whatever, like they're like little nuggets. It's not
Yeah.
that. Similar to the Butterfinger BBs, they're balls. They're perfect little cylinders and
Mhm.
they were soft. Like they weren't hard
Yeah.
like some of the pretzels you get. They were super duper soft, and like you would eat it with like a toothpick. Like they would come with a toothpick in it, and you would like put it in cheese or put it in a honey mustard, and they were so soft and buttery and flavorful. And I remember when I went and I was like, "Can I have that?" And like, "Oh, we don't have that anymore." I was so upset. It was my favorite thing at Johnny Rockets.
Did it have any like specific sauce that came with it?
No, I think it was your typical. They gave you cheese and honey mustard. Here's an image of kind of what it looked like.
Okay.
But you know who still
Interesting.
has really good similar item? Red Robin.
Red Robin is maybe the most consistently solid of like those kinds of fast casual
I love
places.
it. I love it. Me and Jen we haven't been in a minute, but we go pretty consistently. Um yeah, I love Red Robin, man. They're um like garlic mushroom burger. Oof.
Ooh.
Incredible. Incredible.
Oh man.
Um, what else you got, sir? If you have any
Okay, so
honorable mentions, I guess you could tell us now.
no, I didn't have any honorable mentions.
All
My
right, sir.
final one. If someone's able if you've got this on your list, I gotta run over and give you $100 right now. This is
All the money in Vin's wallet.
yeah, exactly. All the money in my bank account. $100. Not far off from the truth. So from 1990, this lasted from 1992 to 2003. Technically, from what I saw, they lasted till 2008. But in
Okay.
'03, they got bought by a different company,
Uh-huh.
and like I don't think they did much with it afterwards. Amazing Fruit Gummy Bears.
I'm not familiar with this product.
I think if you look up Amazing Fruit Gummy Bears, it,
Amazing or amazing?
amazing,
Amazing fruit gummy bears.
it might
Oh
come
yeah.
flooding
Wait,
back
I've
to you.
seen them. I've seen them. They were like
Yeah,
opaque looking, right?
yeah, they were like they had like such a robust fruity flavor to it. Like they were the best gummy bear. And I don't think it's a coincidence that around the mid 2000s when they sort of died down and were sunsetting, everyone suddenly jumped on the Haribo bandwagon and we're like, "Oh, Haribo are the new hotness in gummy bears." Yeah, cuz Amazing Fruit weren't around anymore to steal the crown back.
Yeah, I want to try amazing fruit. What's this
What?
amazing fruit? I'm seeing a tie-in to Muppets Treasure Island.
Yes. Yes, they did a tie into Muppets Treasure Island.
Fuck yeah. So I've never tried it, but um aesthetically where it's different is you like most gummy bears are tinted a color, but are you could see through them. These are kind of opaque.
Yeah, they're very dark. They're dark, so they like represent like bold fruit flavor,
Yeah. And
which I think they absolutely delivered on.
I never tried these. I never tried these. Do you remember the shark ones? Do they still have the shark ones?
Oh yeah, they still have shark gummies. That's
Shark.
like a non. That's like I don't think one brand has like a monopoly on this.
I was never a huge gummy guy. Um, Probably my favorite food item like that is Swedish fish.
Yeah, I've always been a Swedish fish person. I think Swedish fish is a great gummy with a great that bold like lindenberry, cherry, whatever it is
Yeah.
flavor. Like is really good.
And it's got that thick crust, kind of like Turkish delight.
Hmm.
All right. So before I give my last one, I want to give an honorable mention, and this is an honorable mention just because I feel like fans of PCMC are expecting it from me. The honorable
Okay.
mention is Ecto Cooler. Um,
Okay.
Obviously, I have a huge affinity for Ghostbusters. If you listen to the show, you know I love Ghostbusters. And I drank this because I love Ghostbusters. But if I'm being real with you, I never loved it because it's basically a citrus fruit punch, and I don't like citrus fruit punches. Um, I like orange juice, but I don't like citrus fruit punches. And it was citrus fruit punch, colored green. And I know some people love it. Our
Yeah.
friend Chris Sorrentino loves it. It just flavor. It's not the flavor for me. I only drank it because of the Ghostbusters tie-in.
Yeah, did you have it when they re-released it with the 2016 Ghostbusters?
No, I didn't. Oh, maybe I did. I feel like I've had it at some. Maybe I. Oh, maybe you even made it. Somebody made it at like a party.
I
Like,
think that was because like for Dog and Pony Show,
hmm.
we did make it one time.
Me and Vin both used to work for a blog website, whatever you want to call it,
Yeah,
Dog and
whatever.
Pony Show.
Yeah.
Um,
But like and we did a whole thing where like we had a party and made it.
yes. That was
Okay,
it.
so you were there when we were at Damien's doing
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, that was probably the last time I tasted anything like it. But in general, I
Yeah.
don't like citrus fruit punches. That's just what it.
And the big secret with it is that like so much sugar to
Yeah.
get it to
Oh, yeah.
taste like Ecto Cooler. Because like once we kept adding sugar, and then once it got to be too much sugar, and we tried it, we are like, yeah, no, this is it.
This is
Like, there's
it.
no
But we can't
mistaking the
drink it
flavor.
now.
But we can't drink it now because like
We're adults.
so much sugar.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not even a huge regular high C, like the red high C.
Yeah, like it's fine, but it's
yeah,
just
fruit punch is like not. It would be the last thing I'd always go for. You know what I mean? Like
it's too
water or
much.
iced tea, maybe.
It's just a little too much. Like even
Yeah,
as a kid, like I always think about fruit punch as like you're at like a child's birthday party and like you need something to give everyone energy. So you're gonna drink like a big thing of like a tropical punch or whatever.
right. You want the kids to run around like assholes.
Yeah.
All right. So my last item menu, and this is the one that I truly miss, and uh, it's big in my heart.
Ooh, I want to try and guess it.
Vampire's
Ooh.
Secrets ice pops.
Oh yes, yes. Were those the ones that had the blood in
You
like they
bet it.
turn?
You bet it, Vin.
Yeah.
So Vampire Secrets ice pops lived or unlived from stupid, sorry, 1992 to 1994-ish. Not a long lifespan. But was around when Francis Ford Coppola's Bram Stoker's Dracula came out. So it was kind of riding a vampire wave.
Yeah.
So black cherry ice, like a black cherry ice pop with red cherry sauce center, and it was called Vampire Secrets in grocery stores. And but when you would buy it on ice cream trucks, it was bigger, and it was called Vampire's Deadly Secret. And those are the
Ooh,
ones I remember the most. I don't think I ever had the grocery store version, but the
okay.
ones that come off of ice cream trucks were great. And it was essentially black or purple, and
Yeah.
then it had like super sweet red sauce on the inside that was
And it
like
would turn
blood.
your tongue extra red.
Yeah. Now, apparently, according to Dinosaur Dracula, he wrote about this,
Yeah.
um, it does exist in some other country somewhere. But we
Okay.
have not had it here in 1994, so a million years ago.
You
30,
know
30
what?
years ago,
You know
right?
what? Since we're
Yeah.
yes, you know what? Since we're talking about like ice cream puffs, I do have an honorable mention.
Please.
Um, the entire Disney slash Nestle Cool Creations line.
Was that the one where there was like a blue Donald and a orange Mickey?
Well, the boxes were blue, and they would have like fun tie-ins to the recent movies. But the
Okay.
ones I remember are they had Timon and Pumbaa Bug Pops,
Ooh.
which were these like these clearish colored ice pops that had gummy bugs in the middle of them.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah. And they also had what was it? It was like crackle pops or something, or like exploding pop, explodo pop. No, that's the Letterman popcorn. It's explodo pop. They had something that was tying to gargoyles,
Oh,
where it was
really?
like pop rocks in the ice cream bar. Um,
Interesting.
they had for the Lion for Hercules and the Lion King, they had like their version of like the drumstick.
Okay.
And then they had these like ice cream cups for overall. Like Pocahontas had this, where it was like an ice cream cup, but it's hard to explain with like little hard like sweet tart style candies on top of the ice cream. But
Really?
the ice cream itself, I remember being like this really smooth, almost like a frozen yogurt.
Ooh.
Like it was really like just really tasty.
I really see.
Yeah,
I really need a sweet treat now from this episode.
the,
Go indulge your sweet tooth. Sugar is all I got left, man. I haven't had meat in over a decade. I haven't drank or done drugs in 10 years. Um I don't even drink that much caffeine. I'll drink tea or decaf coffee. The most I'll go is like a half calf.
yeah.
But sugar is the real deep addiction that I've not been able to ever get above, man. It's a monkey on my back. I love sugar.
It's that white lady sitting beside me
Oh,
every
I
night.
ride the white pony every night. That's what people mean when they say the white pony, right?
Yeah, they're
Sugar.
just talking about sugar. There's a
Yeah.
sugar addiction.
Sweet, sweet sugar. Um, Vin, this was such a fun episode. Thank you so much for coming on. Um, and kids, I hope you learned something about the history of this country, god damn it. Because we
Yeah,
used
if
to
you
be a
don't,
proper country.
yeah, if you don't learn from history, you're doomed to repeat it. So go eat some Dracula ice
Oh
cream.
man. And by the way, if you're a PCMC listener any wherever in Europe that they have these, please
Send them.
I'll pay for the shipping. Just please let me know.
Hell, you know what? We'll even accept when it comes to the dragon. We'll even accept those fucking the lollipops that when you lick them, like the blood, it turns into blood.
Yes, yes. Remember Mr. Bones? There were like tart candies that came in a little coffin.
Yes.
Yeah. All right, guys. This has been incredible. Vin, where can the people find you online?
You can find me on vinforte.substack.com where I'm always writing. Go subscribe there for free. I'm always writing about pop culture weirdness, so go do that. You can follow me over on Blue Sky. Just look me up there. Just look up Vin Forte on Blue Sky. And
And is
then
that
also
like
Instagram
that's
at
like
Vin
a
Forte
social network
NYC.
for farmers or something?
Yeah, it's like farmers only. I'm looking to get myself a nice portly lass to settle
Sure.
down with,
Sure, sure,
and
sure. Nice corn-fed lady.
yeah, nice nice tractor tart. I don't know where I'm going. Uh, but
Cool.
yeah,
All
go
right.
follow me on those things.
All right. Thank you everybody for listening. We end our episode by saying
Go bye bye.